call me. Getting back. Getting back. Getting back. Getting back. Getting back. Okay, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining the live stream. Like the video. Don't mind about my background because I have some boxes here which are not even necessary. This room has been a store for quite some time. Hey, Jennifer. Where are you watching from? Hi, Jennifer. Okay, I'm going to tell you some tips how to make money in 2025. I'm just Tessie. Hi, Tessie. You could type in the chat, where are you watching from? So I'm going to make it a little bit better for me so that I can also get some feedback from the audio. Kind of dusty, I hope it will work. Oh, Ethiopia. Let's see, I come from Ethiopia. I've been in Ethiopia. I have been in Addis Ababa, the capital. How is Addis? So, yeah, thank you. Like the video. Tessie, thank you. Like the video. Support this channel. I'll tell you briefly how we're trying to work on some projects. I have been a little bit too quiet. I've not been going live, but yeah, honestly, it's one of the best things that I've seen in 2025. If you're looking for an opportunity, right now there's an opportunity for an upcoming. I don't know if I could share it with you, but let me share this opportunity with everyone. Something that we are working on. The opportunity is in the chat. There's a global youth summit that is going to happen. I'm not the program manager for this particular program, but it's happening in the Caribbean. It's from 11 March 2025 to 13th March 2025. If you are in the tech sector, this is an opportunity because it's in one of the proposals that I wrote that became successful was to basically encourage youths to join farming. So there's a link in the chat. I love your video. Of course, I can like the videos. Thank you, Tessie, Jennifer. Yeah. So I'm trying to share with you, Tessie, an opportunity. Try out. There's a link I shared in the live. Try to register for this upcoming event. It's happening in Cuba. And the event is from, basically the event is from, it's actually called the ITU. ITU stands for International Telecommunication Union. It's having a youth summit that is happening in Varadero, Cuba, from 11th to 13th March. And of course, you'll be able to register. And once you register, they have some amazing. The problem is that I can't share with you the screen, but if you check that link very well, you will be able to see the programs which are there. So this is an opportunity, especially for people in tech. And I know I've not been sharing a lot of opportunities. I've been a little bit quiet, but one of the things that I've seen is that, yeah, if you want to travel around the world, you need to try some of these opportunities. I managed to write one of the proposals that went through that was funded about 25,000 US dollars. That's why I'm a little bit on and off, because I'm working on the project. Right now, we're trying to handle the issues of climate change. Okay, bye. I'm gonna in the classroom. I love you so much. Okay, hit me up. Send me a link, Tessie. Send me a link. Probably when I'm having my flight on around 12, I could stop by Addis Ababa. We catch up. Yeah, thank you for passing by. Just get in touch. I'll try to get in touch with you and see. But don't forget to try some of those opportunities. All right, so I know it has been a little bit crazy, because guys, tap in the comment section so that I know what you're up to. There's that upcoming event that I've talked about, which is happening basically in Cuba. So all you need to do is submit your registration. And once you've submitted your registration, so what will happen here is that you will get a designated focal person for your registration that will basically guide you into the process. And okay, so I'll try to put the link for the registration, but okay, someone is asking for the link. Just a second, this is a live. All right, for those who have joined, there's some upcoming opportunity that I'm talking about. I know a lot of you could have missed. There's another upcoming opportunity in Rwanda, and others which are also coming up. I may not be able to share all the opportunities, but my table looks kind of like so bad because I've taken long without actually working from here. Yeah, I've taken long without working from here. So there's an upcoming opportunity. I've shared the link there. You could try it out. Guys, like the video. You know, when you like the video, the algorithm pushes the video and recommends it to other viewers. That's the beauty. So I was telling you that there are 3 opportunities that I saw for 2025, fully funded opportunities. And of course, you need to have a passport, yellow fever, for you to be able to start the process. The process of the registrations are not very difficult. They are kind of very basics and simple. So it should be easier for you to do the registration. Okay, now I think this is much better. That's one opportunity. There's a way, if you really want to travel more in this world, you need to go online and search for fully funded conferences that gives you accommodations, air ticket, and the hotel. So if you have some, there's one happening in Rwanda in May. I think the registration is still open. There's another one which is happening in Sweden. If I could check out, I would be able to tell you. But I will only talk about the Global Youth Summit, which is happening in Cuba, in the Caribbean. Now, the beauty is that every time you try to apply for some of these opportunities, the luck doesn't come real. Because when you look at the kind of the problem we're trying to solve in relations to the themes, once you check, once you're able to check, they will be able to show you the program. And in the program, you can clearly see that there's going to be a lot of talks on the changes for green digital transformation and climate action. And of course, I've been trying to be at the forefront of evidence-based digital solutions for climate change. And of course, we managed to build, we managed to innovate one of a low-cost solution for generating data that can be used for different agroecological zones. I'm sorry, I'm kind of into a multidisciplinary. I speak in relations to IT and agriculture because I've done kind of a number of projects in agriculture. So for those of you who are interested, I've put the link of these opportunities in the chat. And I know sometimes you may not be able to understand once you go online, try to Google, but the best is that you need to keep trying. The year is beginning. The year has actually begun. We are in March. No, my mind, I don't know where. Okay, we are in Feb 7. What I can tell you clearly is that there's still a lot of opportunities that you can try so that you'll be able to get these fully funded opportunities. Now, I'm also going to try to come online and tell you what's going to happen, especially for people who are within Uganda, because I've realized that the best way to succeed is to have a business that you're doing, or if you're in the academia or in a research institution, then you should be able to do some research. And you need to have a little bit of understanding of how you can go about research work. And every people do different research, but you could pick something that is solving a national problem. And in that way, you would be able to create an opportunity for you, and people will also be able to learn from the research you're doing. I don't want to talk more about it, but let me just talk about the opportunities that are coming. So in 2023, I wrote a proposal. I saw a call of about 100,000 USD. I wrote the proposal. The funding was about 25 to 33,000. And the good thing is that one of my proposal went through, because if you look at the way how the process, the screening process and the selection process of these proposals are done, is that they give the proposals if your proposal is benefiting mainly youths, women, in any discipline. So you get more chances of your proposal going through. All right, so what happened is that the grants came in, and of course, you know, they cannot give you money Even if it is 100 million right now, even if it is 30, maybe 30 million, they can. 100 million, they cannot give it to you. They either give it to an institution, then you be attached to, you be a PI, basically a principal investigator. If you're in the back end like me, who is basically building the modules, because I've been doing most of the work that helps me also be part of the project or part of the proposal. So we got the proposal. The proposal was basically about youths. It's called Techpreneur. And this proposal was funded by the International Telecommunication Union. So the International Telecommunication Union basically is a UN-funded sector or agency that basically deals with matter relating to information and communication technology. It was first established basically on 17th May 1865, and its headquarters is in Geneva, Switzerland. And of course, if you go online, you can read more about it. I am not the best person to talk about it, but they have quite a number of opportunities. You can know what they do if you visit their website. But right now, the number of events that are upcoming when you visit their website. Now, the events that kind of relates to the people I was mentoring them, and one of them has been asked to register or has been selected to participate in the Cuba event, which is happening in Cuba. So we did a development of a web application, and also we did the development of a mobile application that can automate the irrigation process, where we may not need to rely so much on the weather or rainfall, which is unpredictable. Now, and they went and presented at national level. That was in November of 29, and they were selected. Now that they have been selected, of course, they need what we call mentors. And since I already had another experience with Green Growth Hackathon, this is not a hackathon. This is basically an opportunity that came from pitching your idea. Then they take you through the process of ideation, and then you start building the prototype. You go to MVP, and then once you have the MVP, that's the minimum viable product, then they can see how they can push you to the industry. Of course, different ministries can support. Ministry of Science and Technology can also support that. But now, one of the people I've been mentoring, which we started with a very small project of about, let's say like 20, was about 5,500 USD. So we were able to succeed with that first training, which was about 20 million. And my pattern of work is different because I don't work during daytime. I work at night. So it's kind of very difficult for people to find me like anywhere during daytime. Unless it's a conference, and I even scrutinize the conference that I go to, whether I'm benefiting or I'm not benefiting. Yeah, but that's one thing that it's keeping me extremely busy. Then I've also tried to help my friends, link them to different opportunities that are coming. And I know that there are very many opportunities that keep coming. But you need to have access to internet. And if you have access to internet, then you can search. I really encourage people, like if you're watching my video, like it's better to have a laptop so that you can search for this information yourself. It's much better than someone searching for the information and then sending it to you. Because with the laptop, you are able to read. And once you read, as long as you can read, understand, you have some of the basic documents, some of these opportunities can come to you. And that's one of the beauty. So you try out these opportunities and let me know whether they will help you. And there's something also I want to talk about, that if you're planning to do some bit of studies abroad or anywhere that is not in your country, right now the situation is not very good. If most of your projects have been USAID funded projects, for the next 90 days, even the staffs are being put on what? They're put on leave, forced leave. So it's kind of affecting everyone. And it's the right time for Africans to start funding their own local or national research that addresses the challenges that solve their national problems. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this, because there's an issue of deportation, mass deportation of people, which is happening in the US. I've actually tried to write a number of proposals, and one of the bad things about writing this proposal is that when they don't go through, you've already wasted time, you use a lot of your energy, so you really get frustrated. Please type in the chat and let me know if you're following, so that I can also try to expand on your knowledge, especially in terms of this. Type in the chat and also don't forget to like the video. So basically, that's what I wanted to share with you. It's a very good program out there, and if you see people succeeding, that means they've been trying some of these opportunities. Okay. Now, there's some other thing that I'm going to spill to the viewers watching me now, is that there's also the Arabs, the fundings that are coming directly from the Arabs. It's kind of untapped. So there are a lot of billionaires there that are giving people opportunities. And these opportunities are coming to people who are able to write proposals. Because these days you write your proposal, you write your idea, you have the scholars who go and read them. And once they read them, they see that it makes sense, it can be funded, they will give it to you. But please, one thing I want to tell you, you can never succeed in getting any funding if you're writing the proposal alone. You need a consortium, you need partners to work with. A proposal that is being written by you, by one person, may not go through. The chances are very slim for it to go through. So I encourage you to create a network. There's the thing that I have seen with billionaires. I've been with at least some rich people. Rich people, they have a network where they support one another, and they can never allow any member of their team fall back or run bankrupt or shut down their businesses. If you try to get some challenges in running your business, this is what they do. They come together and can say, the money which we are going to use for advertising this year, we are going to put it all in your company. If you're doing probably feasibility, like marketing or advertising, and they can say that we are paying this money up front to keep your business afloat. And in that way, you will be able to strive in your business. Now, that's one of the beauty with rich people. But also I've seen in Africa, people are very jealous. People try to see you succeed, and when you're falling, no one comes to support you. It's like the normal things we see. They love you when you're alive, they love you when you're dead. They bring for you flowers when you're dead. But when you're alive, no one brings for you flower. So that's why sometimes it's better you pick your own network. Even if you have a network of 2 people, but they are loyal. Loyalty is everything. They are loyal, they are trustworthy. It's everything. Because I've also seen there are people with very good papers, but they're still struggling they're struggling actually in the world. Yeah. So it's something that you need to work on as a person to create a network of people who want to see you succeed. And that's one of the beauty that has kept me moving, irrespective of every challenges that we go through. They do not reflect who you are. You create your own life. You do what makes you happy. And you invest. The most important thing is, if you're making money and you're getting opportunities, you're traveling out of the country. I can tell you, if you travel out of the country, especially if you are in Uganda and you travel out of the country and you get a very good conference or an opportunity, you will come back with at least $1,000 or $1,500 or $800 from my previous travels, which is a good start for you. So you could try that out. It's not a bad thing, but it's an opportunity. So, but it shouldn't be locked up in people's mind that, oh, probably this person is not doing well or what. Guys really change. Guys put their work into reality. So if you're there thinking that someone is going to change your life, someone is going to make you better, then you will be lost. Okay? So the goal right now is, if you're going to be in tech, I don't want to speak only for one discipline, because I want to capture a bigger audience. Because if I speak about tech, then mostly people are going to get lost with what I'm saying. But you know, kind of the people who are watching or listening to me, they would love to know how I'm doing. I'm doing good. I'm really doing good. The only problem is that I don't have time. And time is one of my biggest challenge that I'm trying to fix. Because it's really difficult for me to sleep few hours, and most of the time I'm working. I have a platform like YouTube, which if you concentrate on it can give you some money. But I even don't have time to post videos, edit. That's too much work for me with the kind of work I'm doing. But I can assure you that if things go south and you're not making money, I don't think content creation would be the best option. Because for you even to get the 1,000 views, it's something else. The whole work is being managed by the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm, which is very complex. Look at the likes, the interactions. Like now, if you can like the video, drop a like, and send some gift, the algorithm will push this video. And also, if you stay longer watching the video, the algorithm also pushes this video. So it's something. It's a win-win for me and you. You support me, I support you. So that's one of the beauty that I see. But you know, I don't blame people even data could be expensive, but if you're here for knowledge, you'll definitely grab it. And I want to tell you one thing, that in this world, you need to try as much as possible to get something that you're doing. You need to work hard. And when you work hard, you can be able to succeed. Because the easiest way to make money is talk. There are people who only talk and they make money. And if you really, really love making money, then you shouldn't desist from talking. But also you need to talk what people really love. There are people who love comedies. Serious content actually don't go viral on internet. Comedies, you need to be trustworthy. You need to be authenticity of what you say is very important. People do check facts. So that's one other thing that you can look at it. I would have done this live stream for about an hour, but thank you for watching up to this end. And I'll try to do it this weekend on Saturday, Sunday. I see how it goes. But thank you for keeping along up to the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't. And we could meet in the next episode. That would be tomorrow. That could be tomorrow. Ding ding.